guys? It's me. I'm back, of course. So I had some issues with the Streamlabs OBS. It would cut out in the middle of the stream. So I'm going back to the standard OBS and giving that a good go again. Cut out in the middle of the stream. So I will be working, getting some things together. My wife is also joining in today. We'll be having a very nice opening of some eggs. I was anticipating it to be for 3 people. We'll probably give them some time to see if somebody else can show up. Anywho's it. So, as you probably know, I'm King Aiden O'Brien. My wife is Queen Ariel O'Brien. This... Doors are loud. And this is the kingdom that was built for us by one of my friends, Mr. Zuckat. Did an amazing job. Quick little... Ooh, I'll give you guys the tour that he gave us. So, we walked in, of course. I'm not going to make you... Yes? Hi, honey.
Hey, I was looking for you. I wanted to let you know I was awake.
Oh, wonderful. I'm very happy that you're awake. It looks as though your pants are coming, or your skin's coming through your pants. A fix to it is to take your pants off, put your pants back on.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It appears as though your pants, or your skin is showing through your pants. So if you take your pants off and then put them back on, it'll fix the issue.
Let me go inside and do that real quick.
All right. I'll take stock out here. All right. So this is like our artisan crafting area, I guess you'd say. We're using the mod Primitive Role-Playing Game. It's an amazing mod by Joyar. If you have not checked it out yet, check it out. And then come play with us, because we're running it. And we've got the mod developer in our Discord. Let's see if that command works. Doesn't seem like it worked. Oh, that's right. With the Streamlabs OBS before it gave me issues, I would be able to link you guys the direct information for our Discord. I will get that right now. Edit the link because I don't want it to expire. Copy. And paste. There we go, guys. Oh, sorry, I was in my thoughts.
I said I was done.
Wonderful. Have you seen some of the new things we've done around here?
No, I don't believe I have, but what are we supposed to do today? Any formal meetings or anything like that? Because if there are, I have to change my clothes.
No, I don't believe any formal meetings for today. But, I definitely went out gathering and things. Master Fu and I, we found something that was a little strange. I'm hoping that somebody else is going to be able to make it wake up for us, and we can go and crack the egg open and see what pops out.
Well, what were the thing that you found?
Oh. I'd be happy to show you, but do you mind if we take a look around and see what might have changed first? Give somebody else a chance to wake up for us?
Sure.
Oh, wonderful. You probably know this, but this is our artisan and a chef cooking room, I guess. So we've got the different
I thought it
Benches.
was the blacksmith's place.
Oh, that's the next one. That's over here. This one's our blacksmith shop. Oh, and he's
Aiden,
yes.
not to get off character here, but I noticed that when I'm inside the keep, our castle and everything, the the fire is so loud that I can't hear anything.
Oh yes, that's the fires that I had to turn on so we had light reliably. I will work on getting that fixed. But let's take a tour inside while it's daytime. Gonna get these real quick. Oh, hey, hen. Sometimes the
Aiden,
oil lamps. Uh-huh.
why am I in this room of books? Seems familiar to me, but I can't remember the name. What is this place called?
It is called a library.
Oh, a library.
Ah,
And what do
yes.
people do in a library?
Well, I'd be happy to show you some things. Right over here, we've got a bookshelf. And it's got a variety of tomes of novels and things that might help one person learn a little more.
And so people read these for knowledge then?
Ah, yes, I have selected 2 of them that might prove useful for you. There you are. We just have to put them back when you're done reading them. And one behind you. And if you'd like, we can definitely sit. I have put in a few different nice seating arrangements to provide leisure of reading.
Who wrote these books?
I don't know. They might appear blank at first, and then they'll get filled in over time.
Okay.
As soon as you have looked through them, we'll put them back in the bookshelf for another person to read later.
Put them back?
Yes, please, if you would. Right in this here.
How?
Oh, you open it up, and then you transfer the books back into the bookshelf. Hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I got 3 people watching. Amazing. Thank you, guys. Comment. Talk to me. I'll talk back. No problem. Well, I won't talk back, but I'll talk back to you.
The place that we came through in. I noticed that was a room and it was filled with food. I think
Yes.
people call it a galley. Is it a galley?
I suppose that's one name for it. I like to refer to it as a kitchen, but either way. So on with our tour. Up here, we've got a little private seating room, and we can view outside and see some of the land we possess. My internet is pretty crap at the moment. I will be upgrading it as soon as I get a little extra money in. And on
Maybe
YouTube,
you might want to move the chairs a little closer to the window.
well, then you'll bump your head when you get up. But on with our tour. We've got a couple of desks complimentary for those who were needing to really study several different tomes like this. Or maybe they wanted to write a law or a note to send it to somebody. This used to be our cellar for ales and such, but we had a fire and it is now vacated. I
What's
was
it going to be?
I'm thinking to toss in some cooking devices so I can cook more effectively, but I haven't done it yet.
Wait, I thought of another thing that it could be used for.
What's that?
Isolation. Someone who needs to be isolated from everything and everyone.
Oh, I'd probably throw them in jail at that point.
When I meant that they couldn't get along with other prisoners.
Then they get executed. They can't get along with another criminal, then how can I expect them to get along with a civilized population?
Rehabilitation, spiritual enlightenment. People can change.
All right, my apologies. You are correct into thinking that. This is the galley, you said? Or I like to call it the kitchen. Are you hungry?
No, I'm okay for now.
Would you like some cheese? We've got lots of cheese now. Go ahead and open up this shelf to the left. It'll show you some cheeses. You use a lot of milk to make cheese. And I need to move the cheeses over so that the cheese doesn't spoil. Oh, this is the one she's looking at. Well, before you eat, don't forget to wash your hands.
Watch them since I got it up. Maybe I should learn to do.
All right, it is a little bit of a tricky task. Do you want me to help you the way I know how?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go help my wife. She's learning art and she's pretty amazing. I will be right back.
Catch that.
Alright, from that drastic move, you definitely know I'm back. Alright, so this is our kitchen. Would you care for any of the variety of alcohol we have? Oh, I didn't go out. I'm still in the kitchen. Making salt in here. Come on in. I have wine. We have gin, vodka, rum, whiskey, um, white wine, red wine, citronelle wine, and we have a variety of beers. Hmm? What's that?
I was outside and I couldn't when
Anybody else wake up yet?
my
No.
person didn't turn. So I clicked on not anything in particular, and then whatever happened, it fixed itself. And now when I turn, my person sort of turned.
Well, I'm glad it's fixed. Would you like something to drink? Perhaps a wine?
Uh, oh Lord. Aiden, I need your help in only way you can help.
Okay, I'll be right there. Be right back, guys. Thank you, honey. All right. And then we've also got our dining room up here.
Oh, you fixed your path. Aiden!
I thought you wanted to see. You're kissing a lot. But we've got chairs up here for you and me. We've got chairs for our other guests.
Aiden,
Yes?
wouldn't it make more sense if we took those thrones and put them here, so it's like we're at the head of the table, and then put regular chairs at the table? People at that, and you and I can share a table, and this way we're not among, well, people who aren't well, basically people who aren't kings and queens.
Oh. I like getting in the trenches and working with my people. But on with the tour.
What I'm not saying, that we have to. I didn't know how else to say the other people.
Oh, I understand. Tour goes this way. And this is our new cellar. We have got, let's see here, what is this one? Bitter beer. We've got pale ale, pilsner, stout. And there's another one I can't remember. But we've got all of them. And here I have some storage chests set up.
How many times have you not known what happened and how you ended up here?
Don't ask that question. Now, back to the story. We have got storage devices here. Just read the names and put the items in the correct spots. All right.
And the stuff that I have put in the correct spots?
Yes, indeed. You'll read the names as you look at them and select the ones that it goes into. So I think Mr. Z is going to bed. He works in the mornings. Just trying to flip through, see who I might be getting on. Because I would love to do it with 3 people. The way it's not people who know about it already, you know? We have some fun roleplay. I lost my torch. But I'll be throwing up a higher quality video on YouTube, um, being where I got my start at, where all of my subscriptions are at. So I'll be throwing that over there. They'll get the higher quality one, but it'll also take a couple of days because the internet's crap.
Aiden,
Yes?
I have kibble food. What do I do with it?
Oh, that goes into another spot. I'll show you. I went out. Wrong one. I'm over here on this one. All right. Oh, I gotta check something. Drats, I was hoping we had an extra saber cat saddle. But no matter. Perfect. Have you seen our military compound?
I believe I saw that last.
Alright, well that's up there. Oh, do watch your step on the side over here. Ha! Light was a little weird with me. So right here, I'll put that light back and when I'll take a different one up. Here you are. Do you want to take your kitty out for a nice run?
Well, don't we have to open that egg?
Oh, we do, yes. Would you like to open an egg real quick?
Sure, but what do I do with this kibble?
This fridge on the left, put it in there. And the fridge on the right, select an egg. Set F.
Done.
Wonderful. Alright, let's find a nice spot to toss the egg on the floor. Oh, goody. So, open your pockets, hover over the egg and hit O, like onion. Perfect. Alright, come with me. Right into here. We're coming to this food trough. We're not going to that food trough. That one's almost empty. Wait by the eggs. Whew. We are almost out of berries.
The eggs are moving.
Oh boy. Go ahead and pick up these berries. So whatever comes out of these eggs, claim it. And then we show it some love and care by giving it some berries. Oh, it's too cold now. We pick them up. Go ahead and pick yours up. Pick it up. It's cold now. Perfect. This will give us some time to go gather some berries.
The cats.
But we need berries. They don't gather berries well. There's some bushes right here. We'll go ahead and pick a few for a while. Oh, that's even better. Don't know why it had me looking at a standing torch.
You gather, I'll hold light.
That sounds like a great plan. Thank you, honey. So this mod, Primitive RPG, totally changes Ark. It takes Ark from a more game perspective to quite a bit of a more reality perspective. If you die, you got penalties. Originally the penalties extend for a total of 3 real life days. I've bumped that back to about an hour. Just because we're here to have fun gaming and stuff, and not too much into the heavy, I don't know, roleplay, I guess? I don't know the right words. Alright, I'm going to go empty my pockets. Oh, Ivan's getting on. Wonderful! Let me send him a message here in a second. There's one over here. You have some berries? So this is the more worker bee farmer side, like the apprenticed squire or whatever you want to call him. That's kind of who's the shop this is. My pockets are still a little full.
I saw some more stuff over there.
Well, wonderful eye. Thank you. So things are done by skill, how much you have practiced that skill. Like harvesting?
Come my way.
Coming. These ones won't let me pick them up. Good eye. The higher your harvesting skill, for example, the more you harvest. Oh, there's more. We have got those food shops. We need to make sure that they've got lots of food.
I ran out of torches.
That's okay. Thank you. It's kind of lighter. I can see a little better over here. I hope Ivan's coming in. I really want more people having some fun with me, you know? Oh, jackpot! You also don't earn any shared experience anymore. It kind of sucks, but it's also kind of interesting. It like changes the whole game. There's currently been some weird hype for Conan Exiles. I may give it a shot after I get tired of Ark again. Yes? I can't hear you. Honey? Honey? Ah, honey.
Found you.
All right. So I'm a little slow again. I'll be going back to the barn.
Some things I can...
Oh, you're willing? All right.
I gathered something so I can go back with you.
Oh, perfect. We'll head this way.
I got some narcotics and tinderberries.
Wonderful. Show off. Running like that. Oh, the builder of this is, what's her character name? Lorelei Maru. She's pretty awesome. I have made a couple additions. I hope she doesn't mind. Like the stable hand room on this side, another one on the master farmer on the other side. I have extended to her to be the head farmer. I am a farmer as well, but being king and her being queen, I believe
It's
that...
not too dark. I saw the flags on the castle. They look really nice.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the wind is blowing that direction. I'll show you where the food troughs are. Right in this door over here is one. Yep. I'm going to put them all in there.
Everything?
Berries, yes.
Even stimulate and narcotic?
Yes. Check my pockets one more time.
What do I do with seeds and stuff?
Go ahead and toss them in there. I'll sort them in a little while. Ooh, I need to change the name. Episode 4. Done. Streamlabs was really nice. It changed, it prompted me on that. It was really nice. Alright. Perfect.
Still need to go out and collect berries?
Let's check this other food shop real quick. Yes, we'll want more berries. We'll also want more meat soon too, but berries first. Let's go and put this at the top. Oh, a jackpot over here. Oh, really?
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Thought I'd get those troughs filled up for you.
Oh, we'd be happy
That's
to
what
help.
we've been doing.
I saw a jackpot of bushes over here. Oh, Master Fu and I, when we went out searching earlier, a couple of days ago, I think, we found a nest of sorts with some eggs inside, and they were still warm. So we stole the eggs. Lots of bushes over here. Don't forget to whistle. Oh, I can do this. And I forgot all about that button. Keeps it so that I don't see all these green name tags. Oh, honey. Wonderful.
Yet there's some seeds in there that you'll have to go in and figure out later.
Alright, no worries. Let us, Ooh, Oh, before you go, Mr. Smith. We're getting low on meat and stuff, but,
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna run out and get.
my wife is eager to, crack one of these eggs open. Would you care to join us? And then afterwards,
Uh,
while they're growing up, I'll go out with you and get meat.
I appreciate the offer, man, but I really just hopped in to help you refill those troughs.
Oh, alright. If you crack one of these eggs open, I'll try and take care of the animal for you. Score! Honey, we got him. Will you show him where to get the eggs? If there ends up being any other animal you would like bred for you, let me know.
Hello.
Hello.
In this fridge right here.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you and your wife, man.
It's right here.
We're wanting more people.
Just don't want to third wheel it, you know.
You're good. I'm glad you came to join us. All right, go ahead and
Well, I was
toss him
watching
back.
your stream, and like I said, I saw that you needed, food.
Too hot. Still too hot. Hmm.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead
need some
and
air conditioners.
pick him up. It's too hot for this egg. Let us grab an animal each. I'll go grab. I'll go grab a saddle for your kitty. Okay? We'll go down to the river.
What?
Yeah, that was something else I meant to do was get some hide, make some more saddles.
Oh, I've got lots of hide. Did you see our kitchen, library, and our new cellar with storage? I think there's like 1,000 hide in there.
Really?
Roughly anyway. All right, honey. You can go ahead and ride your cat. Rose. I have way too much stuff in my pockets. Where'd my berries go? There they are.
Looks like you've been busy today.
Yes. Oh. Lots of busyness. Thank you, Mr. Smith. That is very kind.
We're not RPing right now, right? We're not RPing right now.
In game, yeah.
Something's up with my.
Let me take a look.
I was gonna say if we weren't RPing, just diving, man.
Oh, gotcha. I'll probably use not RP in Discord and RP stuff in game. Alright, go ahead and give that a try and see if it works.
Sorry. Wolf wants to go where the wolf wants to go.
Now Stefan wants to move.
Good boy, Stefan. We're going down to the river. Any deadly fishes in here?
Usually there's piranhas around.
Just bass over here. Alright, go ahead and hop off.
Want to drown when it hatches?
It seems to be a hot day. Do you guys want to go kill stuff until it's night and we can try again?
Sure.
Alright. McQueen?
I can't do that.
Oh, sure you can. We've got Stefan
I've
here.
never done it.
Oh, we'll teach you the ropes. Alright. Let us follow Ivan.
You're the king. She's your queen. You lead. I just bodyguard.
Ouch.
I think something's wrong with my animal.
Why?
It looks hurt.
It is. Do you have any band-aids?
Not on me.
Alright. Do you have any fiber?
Coming right up.
Yes, I have fiber.
Alright. You can use some of the thatch and make some bandages.
Exactly how would I do that?
You put some thatch and some bandages, fiber in your inventory, and you make band-aids. Oh, it seems Mr. Smith over there, he's looking to increase his knowledge of healing and be happy to help us out.
Oh, I'm just trying to help. So. Why don't I give you these bandages and you can bandage your cat?
Okay.
You'll have to hop off the cat to do it.
That was funny. Just looked up and looked like there was a cat flying at my walls or flying away from my walls. I don't know. And then it was covered in this green misty stuff, and then I saw the bullet go. It is funny.
Now you have to hit I to open your inventory. And find your bandages. And you put them down and just drag them over to the 0 on your quick bar.
Okay.
Then you walk over to your cat and you hold down E and you'll get the wheel and move over to where it says bandage. And just wait a little bit. Do it again and again. You'll get healing and you'll get positive alignment and you'll heal your cat. These only go up to 3/4.
Wrong one. I have more thatch and fiber.
She learns pretty quick.
She's the bestest. Thank you for teaching her. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's no problem.
I did it as far as it would allow me, and then he looks a lot better than beforehand.
Will you take a look
Yeah,
at mine?
these bandages only go up to 3/4.
Yeah, he's still got a little cut on his leg, but he's okay.
Oh, wonderful. Will you take a look at mine? Rose here.
Want me to bandage him?
Yes, this one over here.
Your cat.
Yes, please. So she's pregnant. She should draw attention of wild carnivores. Just to give you a heads up, I guess.
Who's pregnant?
My wife.
Oh. Definitely feel like I'm third wheeling now, stepping on your toes.
Nonsense. I wanted at least 3 people. Because I knew about the eggs, but I don't know. Didn't want to crack it all by myself.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
And then bandages.
Oh, look in my cat's inventory. In the saddlebags, you'll see lots of fiber and thatch.
Oh, it's just spoiled meat that was in my inventory. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Aha. We have lots.
I took thatch from you because I had the fiber, but I'm not exactly sure how to make the bandage. That was
okay.
the part I didn't understand.
Do you remember how to craft in your pockets? Be right back, guys.
Yes and no.
Maybe I should have been a guard instead of a blacksmith.
I'm back. Well, if it's all right with you, we'll escort you back to home.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Sheesh.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she's just got a few things to do while we're waiting for nightfall.
Oh, well, then I'll go find some meat.
All right, sweetheart. If you stay within our compound, you will be safe.
No,
You-
I'm just gonna put Stefan up.
All right. And don't forget, when nightfall comes, we'll need to open the eggs.
I'm gonna wait in the barn.
All right, we'll be back. You got away this time, but next time you will not be so lucky. It's 20. Oh. Cats don't eat fish.
Oh, they don't?
Nope.
Is there more than one food trough now, or is there just this one?
There's 2 of them. There's one in the like adjacent room going towards the keep and stuff. And then there's also one in the stairwell over the side away from the keep. Tried making one room look like it's the definite underling type person. Just kind of a letdown. I thought that one was an adult. What are you doing? Now, where's my blasted pike?
Did you
Good
need me
pike.
for something else, or?
Cracking eggs open.
Well, I was gonna log out and call it a night. I got the food in the feeding troughs. I got the meat in there. I was
Alright.
getting ready to go to bed when I saw your stream, and I figured, oh shit, I meant to throw some meat in there for you, well, for everybody, but I just completely spaced on it today.
Apparently my cat's still on flee from whatever attacks me, so I'm gonna have to run it down. What's that?
Oh shit. You need a hand?
Just found it.
Okay.
That's alright. He needs to go to bed.
I had that happen with my wolf earlier today. He was on flea, and a raptor knocked me off of him. And all of a sudden, my wolf was just gone. I had to go running after it with a raptor trying to eat my ass. And of course, it jumped in the river and
I'm on my way
tried to get eaten by piranhas.
Oh. At least mine was nice.
Hmm.
It just ran, I don't know, a block away, waited.
Oh no, mine teased me. Every time I got near it, the raptor would hit me again and it would run. So I just turned around and killed the raptor. And then, by then though, the wolf was in the river getting eaten by piranhas and trying to run from them. You know, you can't swim as fast as a fleeing wolf in the water. So it was pretty interesting. It ended up with two of those flying dimorphs on it, the piranhas on it, and a Diplo hitting it with its tail before I finally managed to get on it and eat everything. Yeah, right? All right, man.
we have
I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Trouble back
You too, man. Good night.
But I mean, once I figured it out, because first he was on the railing, then he was too close to the railing, and I am back okay.
You did amazing.
Being such a wide stall, I should have been able to get him in no.
Just
Can we
empty in my
get these eggs done?
Let's try it now. Right over here. Still too hot.
My ears are burning.
Why is that? Oh, I get it.
They just
I get it. I get it. Let's see here. The sun will be going down in probably 5 minutes for us. Probably less than that. Would you like it to make it that far, or do you want to try this another day?
my ears are burning too much.
All right. You keep your egg, and next time you wake up, let's work on it again. All right?
Yeah, tomorrow will be better.
I understand. This way. You gotta stop looking at that.
this the right way?
Yes. To the right. Perfect. Oh. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, by the way, here's your little chest for you right here, right on your side of the bed. Okay. You guys are gonna get a tour of the rest of this place, all right? So that's our bedroom. This is our living room, I guess you'd say. And he built it with a balcony where we can see every side of our kingdom. Very defensible battlements he used. And maybe on that little porch there, we could put up a royalty. Well, I'll get there in a little bit. Up here is the not finished yet, of course. We can use it as a ballroom for dancing. Don't know how that's going to work if we do that or whatever. And then we can also install some pews right here, like a wooden railing, followed by a bench, wooden railing, bench, wooden railing, bench, and a wooden railing behind the last bench. And then have it also on this side here. And this would be the closest somebody's sitting, roughly. This way they don't hurt their head too much looking up. Because if they're right here, they're like this. Look at that. Being over here helps. They're only slightly looking up. Nice, huh? And then we've got a balcony here where we can be like, hey, get on. Oh, cover your ears. I like that horn. It's loud, and it's not me having to yell, saying, hey, come on, we're getting started, or whatever the reason is. So that's that. We've got a series of bridges and battlements and pathways up top to get around wherever you might want to go. However, to the brewery. Oh, something nifty. My favorite. Jar of whiskey. So I've currently got an alcohol tolerance of 2.9. I am slightly evil. I don't know what I'm doing that's making me evil-er. Except for killing those 2 raptors. Although that shouldn't make me evil. I'm just trying to live. But anyway. If you can get alcohol dependence, You can get the flu. We had that the first day of our launch last map. And this is where we make distilled alcohol. Oh, not in there anymore. And then you take the distilled alcohol to the rum barrels. I've got 2 for quick making of it. Like you can mass produce quite a bit of this real quick. And 2 of the whiskeys, so you can do that. I thought about doing 3 whiskeys, but you know, I better not. And then it was glitched earlier. It still is glitched. It's good and bad, you know. It's got white wine and liquid. They both say that they're white wine, but that one is not as white as that one. Up here we've got some dark lager. See, I'll show you. See, it took one. Slurp it down. It took another one. Now watch, this one is not going to take any. See? I haven't figured it out yet. But my guy's going to be sufficiently hammered. Oh, and it's becoming dark. Hopefully I don't pass out while the egg's on the ground. Let's see here. Let's see. There's still some time, daylight. Here is our little main, or this is our main entrance to everything. Guests come by, this is where they enter, they park their animals, that's to the keep. And then some towers nearby. We have got our farm and a bee making station. I put 4 loaves in here, and there's 3. I did that almost 12 hours ago, something like that. We've got our wood drying row here. With having most everything built, we don't go through the wood cycle too quickly. Although I'm thinking one day I'm gonna go through and just craft it and make 1,000 of them, harvest them all, and put the wood in our storage so it's ready to go for whenever somebody needs it. For some reason, the oil lamps, they don't always work. Ah, that one is. Perfect. So the Ark developers, they did some updates to the Parasaur. Parasaur has a special sea attack or ability that scares away raptors, ravagers, and a few other things similar to that. They've got a sonar ability, so you can see any enemies nearby. That's a greenhorn, if I ever saw one. Berries. No mutations. And it's a male. Oh, it's actually came out better than the... you could milk it. Behavior, disable wandering. That is a farmer-only ability, which is very nice. to a point. Sometimes it's a little glitchy, like I had to log out a few times to get it to reset. I don't know what to call him. I want to try something. Burnt out, okay. I want to try something in a moment or two. So for some reason, this light post has been working all the time. Now that I said that, it's probably going to stop working. While the Parasaur is fine over where it's at. Maybe if I turn these off for a time. We're going to go check out our military compound and turn off some lights. We've got the little training courtyard thingy. Yeah, I'm not a fighter. Definitely not a fighter. Because I'm going currently as a farmer. We needed one. Our current farmer went on a vacation and is unable to play at the moment. But should be back. And so I definitely went more knockout, like ranged weaponry. We have got our jail sail. To ensure that guy does not get stuck, I did open that. There are candelabras. I was looking at alternate ways of lighting areas, but it's not very bright at all. And then we've got like the Squire armory here. The knights, I've locked this door to knights only. So knights, well, knights and above, can come out, address their peasants this way, or squires. I can address them. They've got a nice Rex head above them. Shows that they are fierce. I'm having it that anybody who wants to be a knight, well, until there is a head knight, anybody that wants to be a knight has to go through a certain routine, which is, man, none. They have to compete in the tournament, and whoever wins, I might take, depending on how many people participate, I might take up to the top 3 contestants. Being that I will need some knights. Whoever got the first place overall, they get the head knight position, of course. There we go. So this is the head knight barracks. They've got a few beds here, labeled as knight, and also restricted to knights and up. We have got the squires here on this middle floor, restricted to squires. That way, craftsmen, not craftsmen. This way, your standard villager doesn't go and take your bed. There we go. Down there, I do want to go back and check on the baby again. For some reason, these lights over here, they have been solid all the time. But yeah, those lights over there, back to dim. Lights all around have been back to dim, except for the occasional few. And that was a definitely dead trike. Alright, so my additions to this stable area is we've got the underling stable hand, the worker bee, whatever they call him. This is kind of like their place. They've got a food trough, they've got the inferior lighting over here, they've got 2 ice boxes, they've got an old cooking pot. You can see I put some distance just so things don't catch on fire. See, firstborn, level 49, 604 carry weight, without imprints, and level 49. This one here, age 67, not leveled, not imprinted, 406 carry weight. And the Parasaurs, they have a freight. Oh, sorry. Either my cat farted in my office or there's a skunk outside that farted out there or something. I don't know. It's awful. But they've got a freight saddle. Let's see if the moose demonstrates the freight saddle. Not that one. This one. 402 with the Megalosaurus freight saddle. 268 without the freight saddle. Look at it. Just by putting that saddle on, instant gains to your weight. That is awesome. Mad props to Joyar in thinking of that wonderful idea. I'll move you back a little bit, but he is definitely a handsome cat. Oh, they've got one of those for the Parasaurs, so you get one of them suckers fully imprinted. It'll bump the weight up a little bit anyway. And then you put a freight saddle on it, you can get a lot of stuff. Especially if you've got like a caravan of like 2 of them or something like that. And then you've got a wolf to be your lead one. You'd definitely be making lots of good stuff. So we've got some nice animals we're breeding with. I'm trying to get the stock up in their levels with primarily the stats. Great stats means to a better and healthier army. Yeah. My wife's cat right there. Anyways. Oh, and it does also change like what kibbles they want. Where's my book? Like these are some of the confirmed kibbles we've seen requested. Kirakuru does never ask for Kirakuru egg before, ever, to my knowledge. This one's Rose. I named her Rose because during the day that actually the stripes look more purple than this bluish color. Maybe at the nearest bank or market or whatever, I'll get her stripes changed to purple. And then we've got this one over here. That looks pretty awesome. It's a male, and we've got a female one that looks quite like him. See? Oh, let's go ahead and milk one of these things. I think you could milk them like once a day. And you also have to see how you have milked it. I will show you again. Can't milk the guys though. Which is a good thing because that would be kind of disturbing. Let's see, what else was I going to show? You're fully trained. Trained. Checking them all just in case one of them got moved around. If you don't train them and complete their training in a certain amount of time, then you lose them. They will sit in your barn until you either kill them or they starve to death. Now, like training progress, I could train it. That's my last chance to train it right there. Is on day 204, hour 22. We're currently on day 180. Now to train them, take a look again. To train them we get, where's the kibble I want? Not I have 4 dodo egg kibbles left. Wow. Good thing we have dodo eggs. I'll need to make some of that, but I'm not going to have you guys watch the boring stuff. So you hover over them, train, bam, presto. And that's at 95% training. 95% training. And now the next day that I can train is in one in-game day, so about a half hour. Ooh. I wanted to put the dodos over in that other person's place, the worker person. She's pretty important, actually. So you see, I've got quite a bit to make. Handily enough, the other portion of this room is restricted to whoever is the royal stable hand. And if we get enough people, we'll increase how many there are, and then amongst themselves they'll like have the royalist stable hand, and then like their second in command or whatever. As you can see, we've got some nice storages for them, as well as mortar and pestles. Place to wash their hands and get a drink, storage, and a nice cooking pot. Kibbles, D-O-D. So just cooked meat, dodo eggs, fiber, mejoberries, and rocket roots. Easy peasy. And from this, you can also make the ink. Oh, I don't know how to make ink, but that's where you make it. Dyes, but that's restricted to artisans. Dishes, that's for cooks, which I'm working to become one, because I think it would be pretty nice if I can provide some nice foods for everybody to enjoy. if somebody ends up strolling in, like today or whatever, and I know about them, whatever, and I find out that they're a cook, then I'm not going to go cook because there's lots of things we need, and only one me that I can just control what I do. I do need to turn in my copper armor, but I will let you guys go with that. I hope you enjoyed the stream today, and catch us around. Join us in Discord. It is HTTPS. It's the colon, not the one with the comma. So regular colon / discord.gg7hn. Oh, capital H, capital N, 2197. If it doesn't post over correctly for me, I said edit 4. Done. This is episode 4. Thank you for editing that. Sheesh. Anywho's it's. So that should be helpful, I guess. Anywho's, have yourself a great evening, guys.